Hi, welcome to the President series. This will be a little series I do where I basically cover all the key moments and key points of all the U.S. presidencies. Today I'll cover George Washington, the first president, and if you enjoy these videos, you can feel free to follow other videos to come. So today, George Washington, he was Federalist. He was a commander of the Continental Army, seen as hero of the Revolutionary War, and presided over the United States as the first president. He was elected unanimously by 69 designated electors and was inaugurated on April 30th, 1789, as the first president in the nation's then capital, New York City. Upon inauguration, Washington recognized the pressing needs of a newly formed nation and that the demands of the nation were greater than one person would be able to handle. So he established a cabinet consisting of, at the time, 4 members. He appoints Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State, Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of the Treasury, Henry Knox as Secretary of War, and he appoints Edmund Randolph as the Attorney General. In 1789, in order to sustain a balance of power, Congress passes the Judiciary Act of 1789, in which Washington personally appoints 10 Supreme Court justices and 28 district court judges. In 1790, the first census of the United States is carried out, and the tally is just under 4 million people. In late 1790, the capital is moved to Philadelphia, where it will stay for 10 years and the remainder of Washington's term. In 1791, Madison completes the Bill of Rights, which is ratified on December 15th of that year during Washington's presidency. In February of 1793, George Washington is unanimously re-elected to a second term, as he is very popular by this time. Although Washington despised partisanship, it is this same year that 2 societies or political parties are formed. Also this year, Washington sets a precedent for the United States to remain neutral or uninvolved in foreign affairs, as France and Britain had engaged in a war with each other and were seeking United States involvement. In 1794, George Washington is faced with another task. This time it's a rebellion, the Whiskey Rebellion. The Whiskey Rebellion was spurred by excise taxes on whiskey that were enacted in 1791. The resistance to the tax reached a climax in 1794 when a tax collector in western Pennsylvania was actually attacked. Washington threatened to bring in federal troops to quell the roughly 600 rebels. Washington's second term ended in 1796, in which he gave a very important address to the nation, his farewell address. In this address, he denounces political parties as a system that impedes national progression